He's reacting. Can we squeeze in another reaction? Well, you're getting that. Technically, that's what I am right now. I am the reaction to the reaction to the reaction. Right here. It's happening now live on the stream. So we got 4. We got 4 layers deep. If someone's watching me live right now, you can get a reaction to the reaction to the reaction to the reaction. You all know, I think most of you haven't already subscribed. At least 16 to 55 million subscribers by now, but we'll get there eventually. Here's a link to Aamon Animations and his incredible work. He just put together a new animation on the one and only Asmongold. As I'm sure you all know, Asmongold is currently on his return to Twitch streaming, and having cleaned his house once, apparently he said that he'd become a new person. Unfortunately, it was not true. He's the same as he always was, and is now joining in on the mass attack on Hasanabi, and you know, trying to play videos and content that is directly, you know, targeting Hassan and trying to make it appear that Hassan is one of Twitch's largest anti-Semitic racists. With his platform. So that's basically where Asmongold is. Aamon Animation made this really creepy video I'm going to show you that pieces together they're real, by the way, real quotes that Asmongold has made in the past. Some of them I knew about the dead rat alarm clock that he had. He had a dead rat in his apartment that apparently he would use as an alarm clock. I don't know if these stories are true, by the way, but his own audience loves them. But the dead rat, when the sun hit it, would stink, and so that would remind him that it was morning, and that's why he would wake up in the morning sometimes. I don't know if that's true. The wall of blood is true. And when he was questioned about the wall of blood, apparently it was because his gums were bleeding so much from, again, just poor hygiene. And eventually he just started smearing his bloody gums on the walls. That's like, it's a man who lives in complete vile filth, and had the audacity to say that Palestinians are an inferior culture, deserving of a genocide because they again come from an inferior culture. That was the quote that Asmongold dropped, which is also present in this animation. Content warning, by the way. As with all Aamon Animations, it's very, very disturbing.
About a month and a half, and I made a tweet about this, and I said that I hadn't showered in a month. There were a lot of people who I suppose weren't real viewers of mine thought that I was lying, and a lot of my real viewers said that it was a good start.
Get the dead rat out? I don't need to anymore. It doesn't smell bad. The thing is, I used to use a dead rat as an alarm clock, actually, for my stream, because basically what happened was, whenever the sun would come up, it would start cooking the corpse of the rat, and then it would start smelling again, and then the smell would wake me up, and then I would know, oh shit, it's time to stream. Fuck! There are plenty of things that I have ignored them for long enough, they did go away. Ignoring problems works very regularly.
So, like, yeah, I don't know how much of this is real, how much of it are just inside memes and jokes that, like, you know, Asmongold shares with his fans and his audience, who are just like, yeah, you live in a giant box of garbage. It's funny, lol, you know, or whether or not he legitimately did have a dead rat in his apartment that was functioning as an alarm clock for him. Again, it's absolutely revolting to try and think that, like, this is the extent of it, and the fact that this person, again, has such a monstrous audience. One of the largest streamers working, you know, I think it would be actively one of the world's largest World of Warcraft streamers ever, who has picked up into moving into politics, as much as like a lot of the you know, gaming streamers like to say they're not into politics because they're like, hey, my stream's apolitical, it's about video games. I just want to talk about forced diversity, DEI, Sweet Baby Inc. and how all these games are woke now, and how they're trying to force us to, accept gay characters. In Dragon Age, apparently you can choose to be gay, you can choose to be non-binary, you can choose to be trans. These are additional options that you're not default, set to, but you have the option to do that. This is, the downfall of society style stuff. Well, it is unusual how so many of these, gamer TM style people have started to move into politics while also claiming to be apolitical. And it's because, again, to people who I guess have not really faced oppression for who they are their entire lives, not racial oppression or not, sexual or gendered oppression, then they see the very existence of those people as indoctrination. Where it's like every single cartoon you ever watched when you were growing up had a straight relationship or love story in it. That was just how it was. Every Disney movie usually had one, right? Jasmine and Aladdin, for example, that kind of stuff, or The Lion King, or, etc. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, this cartoon has all those, but there's one other character, a side character who may be gay. Or there might be a couple of parents of a character who happen to be lesbians. And in one scene, they give each other a little peck on the cheek or something like that. That's enough to be like, that's an agenda. That's woke. See, they're trying to force that wokeness upon us by putting that into the movies so that we're going to start normalizing this. Well, you should normalize it on your own time. You should realize that we are just in our own society ingesting media 24/7 that normalizes being heterosexual, that normalizes being cis, that normalizes the standards of beauty, being white, all that kind of shit. But then that's for us all to unpack. So we grew up in it, but we can also unpack it kind of shit. And yeah, it is a good thing that now when you watch a movie, like, it's really jarring for me to watch old movies from the 1980s and 1990s and then see literally every single character as being white. And then any other character who isn't white is distinctly the non-white character. They if they're gay, they're the flamboyant homosexual, the super hardcore stereotype. If they're black, they're the either the sidekick, the comic relief, or something to that effect. Everyone is always like, oh yeah, you would say that. I mean, you're black, stuff like that. And now that it's a little bit better, it's not necessarily better, but it's certainly, there is more representation. There is more films that feature non-white protagonists, that feature non-straight characters, and that's just, it is a nice thing to see. But apparently to people, I guess, who haven't faced oppression ever, to them, that is a form of oppression. It's like, well, why don't movies, why aren't they the way they used to be? Why aren't video games the way they used to be? Why does this video game have to have options? Options, not even a main character who happens to be gay, but the option, if you wanted to so choose, to have accessibility, to be different things, that's in there. That's because of wokeness. That's DEI. That's Sweet Baby Inc.
I'll give you an example. Might take my finger and just dig it out of my gums, and I have to smear it on the wall. Come on! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I just think the entire video game industry has gone woke and gay. Like, what happened to a masculine dude with a hot chick on his arm? I love the idea of
Can anyone name me one AAA game where the main protagonist is not as a adjustable character slider where you can adjust the settings of the game, but the main protagonist in the story is gay and the story incorporates that aspect of their personality into the story about them being gay as the main character of the game, not a side character, not a side quest, not someone you meet on your travels, none of that, where that is the primary focus of the game. And that is it. And not bisexual either. I'm not saying, the only form of homosexuality that, straight people are okay with, which is a bisexual woman. I'm talking about, again, a distinctly gay character as the main character. And that's the one you play as. And that again, is destroying society. Because all the games have gone woke now. Because when they say that, it's like, hey, in Spider-Man, if you're playing Spider-Man, you get through the game and then you saw a trans flag somewhere, or, Aamon on a secondary channel did a reaction to the reaction, which I wanted to check out.
Clean up your
Not
room.
because I don't want to support, the original, reaction to the first piece. So this is now Aamon's
Who made
secondary
this?
channel.
I'll watch this. Okay, what is it? Asmongold Eldritch Gamer. What?
And this counts as reaction content because you can tell that Aamon's in the corner here. This is Aamon. So now it's a reaction. Yeah, so this is a reaction to the reaction. He's reacting. Can we squeeze in another reaction? Well, you're getting that. Technically, that's what I am right now. I am the reaction to the reaction to the reaction right here. It's happening now live on the stream. So we got 4. We got 4 layers deep. If someone's watching me live right now, you could get a reaction to the reaction to the reaction to the reaction. We could keep on doing that in perpetuity, I might add. I gotta make myself teeny in the corner here though, as otherwise I wouldn't be capturing the reaction, which is actually taking place right here. This is the reaction.
Last night, I did what happened to me the longest dream that I've ever had of not taking a shower. About a
good commentary and criticism there. Adding content to the original animation, which probably took so many hours to do. It's such high quality computer work.
month and a half, and I made a tweet about this.
Oh my god.
Oh, he said something nice.
This is incredible. What the
I said that I hadn't showered in a month. There were a lot of people who I suppose
Look at the wall.
viewers of mine thought that
Are you kidding me? And it's not even me playing a game. I'm just reacting.
Wait, he just reacted there. I saw it. That was a reaction. Did you see the face changed? I don't know if if the face comes back. Oh yeah, he returns to react. So he's already reacted once to the reaction. So we've had a reaction to the reaction.
Acting. Oh my god.
I was lying, and a lot of my real viewers said that it
Yeah,
was
that's transformative. He has transformed it, right? That's how this all works. Already seen the whole thing. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, like, I would question every aspect of my life if I saw something this well produced that had me like just coming across as a complete like horror supervillain. I wouldn't watch it be like, yo, what? I'm a monster! Human filth with abhorrent views? What? What?
Amazing. How is this so fucking good? Fuck! There are plenty of things that I have ignored them for long enough they did go away. Ignoring problems works very regularly. Isn't this the music for a boss in Dark Souls 2? Look at the. I'll give you an example. My teeth are a problem. This is perfect. This is.
I just think the entire video game industry has gone woke and gay.
I was like, I wanted to get to this part because I was like, is he actually going to get to the part where there's like a little bit more substance? Oh, hi, Chico. Did you hear the monstrous music? Are you like, I hear Bloodborne soundtrack. I gotta come say hello. You got little cheeks in the room. Oh, you're finally hanging out. How's it going? Wow, yeah, you're so much cuter than the monsters on screen right now. We're in the place of monsters. Yeah.
Like, what happened
Look
to
at my. Why is my forehead getting bigger?
a masculine dude with a hot chick on his arm?
It's been some time since I saw the reaction. Aamon hasn't reacted in some time here. But is that it? Is what? None of this? It's just gonna be like, just fly right by him. Why is my head getting larger? What could that be a reference to? Hey, wonder if there's any internet memes that this would have any correlation with.
I love the idea of Xbox Game Pass, but I swear
Absolutely.
every time I open it up and look for new games, there's just so many games that look gay now.
These different social issues, I think, for a lot of gamers, and I find it to be very disappointing to see it whenever I'm watching like a new trailer on my stream.
Oh, God.
And there's
Nice, we got another reaction. Well done, Aamon. Good reacting. Reaction's super cool. That doesn't necessarily mean that this is just a bunch of shiny lights and sounds and colors and good rendering. Good cell shading going. Yeah. Oh, it's a criticism that again my takes are abhorrent.
Allies, they are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. This is insane. No, I don't feel bad for them. Look at me. Look at me. I don't care.
I would like to thank my top patrons: Dan, Overa, Dark Sunshine, Curio, Dropsalot, The Irony Giant, Soma13, Budumfish, Uncle Dave, Nakia McGay, Alfred Jermko Young, Sebastian Dinatale, Dennis, Hunter Fernandez, John Rundon, Nelm Chomsky,
This
Eagle
is
Seneca,
insane.
M. Ty Duffy, Jay Nira, author of Raven's Dream,
there's no more
SE,
reactions.
KH, Skregornius, Kaylee Vision, Luke Stein, Sui Cyber, Colin Randall,
Oh
Gustavo
my
Aguiar,
fucking God.
Gamer, B-Man is Good, Listopia, Carl Sagan Deluxe, Milton Friedman, Seth Baker, Jerkwad Jerk Squad, Sal of Idiot.
I've ever seen. Best ones I've ever seen.
It's just, yeah. I'm not really sure what it was about. Something about me like becoming the villain or something. I don't know. But, oh man, unbelievable animation. I guess that's the only thing we agree upon too. Yeah, true. True. Aamon is incredibly talented at what he does. He's a very, very good artist. An incredible artist. It's neat though. Art can have more than just, you know, sounds and colors. It can also have meaning.
This is unbelievable.
He is as a person.
Friendly. I don't live in the filth. I am the filth.
I think he knows it's just cope. Could be cope. Could be. I think it's one of those two things, right? But that, again, it's in those two categories.
Nurgle's cleanest worshiper. Oh my fucking God. Incredible how all of this is real video.
The reason why, like with anyone else, I would be like, oh, this is pure copium. But again, like the kind of stuff that Asmongold is either completely fine with revealing to the world on his massive platform about like how disgusting his lifestyle is, makes me think that like he doesn't see it as a bad thing, right? Like I don't know why else he would ever like. Why would anyone broadcast that, hey, not only do I live in complete squalor, I'm so unhealthy that, like, you know, my teeth are rotting out of my mouth and I have literal dead rats in the room that I use as alarm clocks and shit like that. And his audience thinks it's fucking hilarious. He thinks it's fucking hilarious. I think, like, none of that is clearly disturbing enough to him, you know?
Barely an exaggeration. This is insanely fucking good. My skin started to itch from watching it? Yeah, I guess so. Now it's just the same from Resident Evil 7? Well, they did a very good job at it, I'll tell you that. There's the video. Give it a like, man. Give this guy a sub. This is some incredible fucking shit. Video's accurate. We are the viewers, the roaches. Oh, yeah, I do need to make that Twitter group. I need to do that. Let me finish a few more of these, and then I will. Aamon Animations. That's the...
Oh, maybe it is cope. Oh, I'm getting strong cope vibes now. Yeah, that does not sound like a secure person. That sounds like someone who's like, yeah, totally. Yeah, we are the pure manifestation of evil. Yeah, we sure are. I gotta do that. Anyway, just go support the artist because I'm really unaffected by this.
Guy. Holy fuck, this was amazing. Wow, this is incredibly good. Oh my... This is nuts. Wow. Who is this? Roach Rise? Yeah. Wow.
Wow. I'm thinking that at the end of the day, you're probably not going to have too many people continuously now going and supporting the rest of Aamon's work if they're completely on board with your politics. Because I think they're probably going to start getting into what Aamon does in his videos and be like, wait, is this guy woke? Is this woke shit? Did you make a sub to a woke? This guy he's bridge DEI. Come on, what the fuck? What the fuck, Asmongold?
Hey, if you'd like to unlock secret bonus episodes as well as uncensored content, go to patreon.com/The Serfs. This show is produced by Anna Loves Riley, Arian McCarthy, Cheryl Alvarez, Comrade Junkie, Doug Caddy, Everything Important, Hagbard Celine, Jimmy Sombrero, Multimondi, Omni, Political Poppy, Preston Kroll, Quiet 185, Riley and Anna, Roller Dragon, Cernicus, Stellar Gwyn, Sebastian Demel, Travis McClinton, Trincell, Words Greenwood, with additional support coming from all of these amazing human beings right here.